Hey, it's your good buddy Spider. Welcome back to another game stream. Final Fantasy VII. That's what we're doing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Spider Does Things. Watch some videos, drop some likes. It would really help me out. And continue to watch this stream. Thank you. Yeah, that cat says do that. He would love to have more expensive kibble. Because that's really where the money goes, right? It goes to the cats. Anyway, here we are. Can't go there. Oh, gotta fight something. I don't have no extra material yet. Hold on. Why'd you... Gotta get him the medicine. Don't remember what exactly I gotta do about him. Hmm. Take him back here, kid. What you got here, huh? Huh. Bet you what you did. Hiding bangles, huh? Now, theoretically, that would be really good. No, you know what? We'll do that. Go ahead. Sell that. I don't really use any of those, you know? Let's... Oh, so she does have some. Her lightning rods. That's why she can use those. He's got... Restore. all that, so that she can be fully combat capable. Combat capabilities. What do we got? Combat capabilities. The classic theme. Cover materia. I don't really need that just yet, but I will in the future. Oh, what's back there? Nothing. Isn't it? Or was there something back here? Nope, nothing. Let's save again, just because we can. And in we go. Storytelling. Plenty of people are probably like, the misogyny nowadays. Hey, what you got here, eh? Get out of my house, please. Get out of my house, please. Just, it's my girl. She's not my real girl. I'm a foster mom, but please, just get out of my house. Oh man, he says. Oh man. Flashback. Mama. Like Tifa. And she's still gonna catch you, because, you know, you're not that sneaky. Always save the game. A million times. A million times, yes, save your game. What you got, man? it's really just sort of a house. It's just a house. And then it grows on. Probably not. Oh, like it's on. I don't remember what this is. Get some money back. Hmm. It's like a big Moogle thing. And up we go. Getting all cozy. Ah, see, the weirdness is starting. Weird how all that stuff's going. Hey, a chocobo. Oh, wait a second. Who's that in a nice dress? That's my lady friend. Hey, wait a second. Don't just run off like that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nothing in there. Wait a second. Is there something in here? This is a little house. Where was that before? Oh, nothing. Up we go. Not yet. Don't make me say it's the shop on the right. Where? Watch it. problematic. Hey, buy something from me, will ya? Need some tranquilizers. Need some tranquilizers. I'm just things are rough right now. Sit where you like. Yeah, I guess we'll fight some stuff like this. Hey, a pharmacy coupon. That'll come in handy later. Please stop by. Should I just buy it? I bet you are. Alright. I guess that's just garbage. Probably gonna have to make some more money before I can spend anything. Don't need anything here just yet. That'll come in handy later. And then, and no and then. You gotta get something specific for him. I'll follow the little tutorial in a bit here. So I'm gonna have to go do some grinding, which is fine. We'll go back this way. Do some grinding. Hey, everybody's gotta do the grinding. Gotta get some money. Let's just run around here and fight some stuff. for some money, so I'll probably have to be here for a few minutes. Once we hit 1,000, what I'll probably do is I'll probably go back. Fire's their thing there. Maybe something. Let's try that. About the same. I haven't built these up at all. Alright, let's turn off the random counters so we can get enough. If we need to, we can turn them back on. This game will want to grind as much as we can, so chances are I won't keep random encounters off for all that long. Get rid of that, because then I can get rid of the all material. Still haven't got that sword. Perfect. All right. He's already got all those. Do that. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go back, get a little bit more money, because we're going to need a lot of money for a lot of these things. Let's save. If you're watching from Twitch, we got the Deadpool head in the chat right now. He says that Final Fantasy VII was his favorite Final Fantasy. You know what? It's in my top 2. Number 1 is still my favorite, Nostalgia, and number 7 is, even after having played 1 through 6 now and playing all those pixel remasters, 7 is still good. 7, 2, 5, 6, 3, 4. No, maybe 6, 5. 'Cause 5 had that problematic effect. At some point, I'll do like a full tier list. I'll do this tier list app. We'll, I haven't finished 6, to be honest. I got to a part where there's a boss that's just a dumb mechanic. Where being over-leveled actually works against me because it means the battle takes forever. Stuck on it just because it takes so long to get it to do what you do. And that's fine. Looking back in comparison, 2 is better than I gave it credit for. 3 was okay. Could have been a lot better. The job system just drove me crazy. 4 was not great. Well, see, here's the thing. With 6, for anybody who's watching, you'll already know my struggles with this. But for Deadpool Head, if you don't know, I'm at a point where there's a boss. He's not particularly strong necessarily. But what he does is, at the beginning of the battle, he possesses one of your people. He doesn't use them to fight or to do anything. He just goes into them. He's just there. He's chilling, right? You can't tell which person he goes into because he doesn't do anything when he's in there. He has his minions just fight you. And his minions are super weak, so they can't do a whole lot to you. The only way to get him out of the person he's possessing is for that person to be killed. So you have to either attack your own people or let his people wear you down. And since I'm over leveled, I've got all this extra points, I've got a lot of extra defensive abilities. I'm just super strong, and I don't know which person is possessed, so I have to figure out, one by one, how to kill each of my party members one by one and raise them up. And it just... it takes so long for my people to be killed at this level, because they have these super defensive things that cancel out a lot of stats effects. So I'm finding that it's I know what I have to do. I have to sit down and take off all the extra defensive things and like strip them down to basic armor and make the battle more difficult in order to make the battle easier. It doesn't make any sense. I have to make the battle more difficult in order to make it easier. And I have not taken the time to do that. It's just silly. I'm close to the end in that game. So if I do that part, there's only a little bit longer, and then I'll be towards the end game and I'll be able to finish it. But in the meantime, I just said heck with it. I moved on to 7 because I know 7. Final Fantasy 7, I could just go through start to finish with I could just go start to finish without doing any extra grinding and whatever because I know how to do it. I would miss out on a lot of the side content and the extra characters and whatnot, but I could because I know it. And I can get through it and I can beat it, and it's not even an issue. So I feel a lot better being on 7 because I'm so familiar with it. But what I'm going to do anyways, I'm going to do the extra grinding and I'm going to spend the extra time because there's a lot of good content. You can get all the extra materia, you can get the You've got the bonus characters. Um, the only thing I'm not doing is I don't think I'm doing the Emerald and Ruby weapons towards the end. Not because they're too hard, because I've done it before. I did it when I was a lot younger, and it's not that big of a deal. I just don't want to spend the time. Because Emerald weapon, for one thing, just takes forever. Ruby weapon doesn't take as long, but it's just... They're both time-consuming. And I don't want to spend an entire game session just fighting them. With Emerald weapon, it would take, like, multiple game sessions. I told this story not too long ago on the stream, but I'll tell it again. Emerald weapon is the harder of the two, only because he's got, like, 1 billion hit points. He's at 999999999. He's got the maximum that the game can be programmed for. He's harder. He's got more hit points than any boss in the game. And he's underwater. So you're underwater. You don't have a way to breathe underwater. So there's a time limit. You've got a 20-minute time limit. Okay? Now the time limit will pause anytime you do a summon. Or anything that takes, like, a long amount of time. So, what you do, at least what I did, is I turned a 20-minute time limit battle into a 4-hour slog, and that's how I beat him. And because what I did is I set up a near infinite chain of the most powerful summon, which is Knights of the Round, right? You set one person up with Knights of the Round, which hits somebody with like 12 different attacks because it's Knights of the Round Table, right? It's all so it's a huge cutscene. It's a long cutscene. It's like 5 minutes all to itself. On that person, you put the 4 times materia, the quad materia. So it quads it. So that first person casts Knights of the Round 4 times. The next person after him in the chain, you put the copy materia on that copies whatever the last person did. It's like a duplicate or something. And then you also attach 4 times materia to them. So then they do it 4 times. Then the next person does it 4 times. Then the next person does it 4 times. And I had it worked out in my head where in a single combat round, you basically cast Knights of the Round 28 times before you have to reset the chain. And every time you do that, the timer pauses for you to do that. So it's going down in like seconds, just little seconds at a time in between these rounds. It took me 4 hours doing it that way when I was younger. I beat him. And I still beat him with only like a minute and a half left on the clock. Because he had that many hit points. Hitting him for 28 uses of Knights of the Round per combat round. And it took 4 hours and still almost ran out of time. On a PlayStation 1 original, the big blocky one, not the Slims, not anything like that, way back in the day. I'm not looking forward to doing that again, so I think I'm probably going to skip it. And I think I'm justified in skipping it, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm justified. So, Ruby I remember being maybe like an hour, but just because he constantly like hits you hard and you have to be healing and you have to do a bunch of stuff in between. You can't just hit him with all damage all the time. And so it takes a little bit of time to do him, but I'm gonna skip them both because, yeah, basically, it, I had no other option, and I don't know if I looked this up in like a strategy guide or because the internet was still, it wasn't new at the time, but it was the late 90s, early 2000s whenever this game came out. Like, what was it, 97 maybe? um, and so you didn't have as much internet search capabilities as you do now. But I used a guide from somewhere. I might have borrowed somebody's Prima guide or something. I don't remember for sure what I used. It was more than 20 years ago. Like, more than that. It was, gosh, it was. This game came out when I was 14. So that was 28 years ago. 28 years ago, give or take. So that tells you where the state of the internet might have been. Facebook wasn't even a thing. Amazon still was an online bookstore. Um, People were just starting to get worried about Walmart. They were just starting. They're like, oh no, Walmart's moving into town. They're going to take over everything. Now it's Dollar Generals. Yeah, Blockbuster was around. Redbox was a thing. You could. Netflix was still DVDs. Netflix was a mail order DVD service. It wasn't even like an online, like, digital media thing. They didn't have that. They had YouTube, but YouTube was still kids doing stuff that they do on TikTok. Now YouTube is gigantic. I'm using YouTube. I never expected to be doing that. Yikes. I don't know if I should stock up on these for them for later. I'll get that in case I need it. The armlets, who knows? Well, you still had DLC, but a lot of times for games, it was on a separate disc. You had to buy a separate disc for DLC. It wasn't downloadable content, it was expansion content. So it's crazy, like how things have advanced since then. Don Cornelio, he's a big old pervert. uh, oh my gosh. One of the strangest sequences in a game that I've ever played. Not the strangest, but one of the strangest. It's the only way. What? That dude's like, oh, okay. If you say so. So. So first we gotta go to the boutique. This whole sequence is kinda goofy, but... Don't push, hooligan. probably plastered at the bar. Let's go. Let's go talk to him. Okay. Not that guy. Excuse me, sir. I think it's up here. That's the gym right there. That's the bar. You still had like Game of the Year editions and things like that would come out that would have everything plus bonus stuff. I ain't your father. Make me some clothes. I'll try and talk to him. You know, my friend always wanted to dress up like a lady. What? Alright. And he's just like, sure. Something that feels... soft. Something that shimmers. I gotta go back to the boutique. Because you gotta do a certain thing around here to make sure that you get picked by the guy at the end. No, not you. Where am I going? Gotta go down this way. Every once in a while I still mess it up and I don't get the right combination. Is he just peeking in? He needs a wig. Like you. Pretty dress, who cares? I haven't watched it in full. I've seen some clips of it on YouTube, but I haven't watched it in full because I don't want to go and look at that game without being able to play that game. I'll get too like, I want to play it. But yeah, it's probably pretty amazing. Where are we at here? We got a few more minutes still to go. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the items in time before the stream is over, but I'll see what I can do here. Hey, it's a dude. You think it's a lady, but it's a dude, and there's nothing wrong with that, just saying. That's right. Let's do squats. Alright. X-A-B. X-A-B. Got it. the rhythm going. Yeah, see? Jesse is the best, let me tell you. Jesse's the best. I mean, you can say whatever you want about Eris and about Tifa and whoever. Jesse's where it's at. I'm telling you. I'd download fan art of Jesse. Just kidding. Maybe. Maybe not. This one was easier. This this mini game is easier than the parade one where you gotta do the gun thing. Cause I'm always bad at timing, and you gotta watch what the other people are doing to match it. And I can never get it quite perfect. He just punches that guy. Yeah, Jessie should have survived because she deserved to survive and look the way that she looks forever. Oh no, misogynist content. Oh, what are you gonna do? Okay, we're gonna dress. Okay, so. Okay, so I gotta go to. No, I would be horrible. I don't dance as it is. I don't. I would just. No, I don't dance. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. I have rhythm to the extent that I can do music, but I can't dance. He wants to see what's in the vending machine. It's one of those gas station vending machines. Sure. Let's see. Okay, we gotta go over to not there. Not up there. Where is the inn at? It's not there. Oh, it's down there. Yeah, sure, I'm headed that direction. Yes, you've told me 6 times. Whoops. Gotta spend the money. Get the diamond tiara. So I got that. Now I gotta go back up here and talk to this dude. He'll give me the tiara. Oh look, Monumental Commune. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Please do not offer to sell me viewers. I don't pay for my viewers. Appreciate you trying to help and trying to make yourself a buck while you can. But please stop. Again, if you're watching from YouTube, you probably don't see this stuff. It's a different name every time, so it's pointless to do anything about it. They post once, then they leave. You know, if they would be like, oh, alright, I get it, and then they just hung around to watch the stream, you know, but And I've had one. I had one tonight, just now. I had one last night. I had one the night before. And that's it. Just one at a time. And it's just that one sentence thing. It's the same thing. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Anybody who's watching my stream, don't go to streamboo.com. Don't give them any business. Don't pay for viewers. Get your own viewers. I've worked hard to get viewers. It's a struggle sometimes, but it's hard work. Save. Now that I have all those items, I've got a few more items to get, but that's all for tonight. That's it for my session of Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna do one more Final Fantasy VII session tomorrow to get through Cornelio's mansion and do the whole dress up as a lady thing, and then I'll probably go back and play a little bit more Death Stranding, because that game relaxes me these days, as long as I'm not getting grabbed on the backside by ghosties. Yeah, so tomorrow it's going to be another Final Fantasy VII, and then after that we're going to get back into some more Death Stranding, and we'll bounce back and forth a little bit. I wanted to get well established back on the Final Fantasy train before jumping back and forth. So, alright, that's it. Thanks to Deadpool Head for tuning in and for all of his commentary. I'll see everybody